So yeah, this was just a overview that I found of what's been going on with subscriptions, looking at trends, that kind of thing. There's just some interesting stats that I thought would be good to dig into.
All right.
Subscription growth in 2021. Today, we're highlighting a piece by Esther Kezia Thorpe over at What's New in Publishing that breaks down the trends among publication subscription models over the past year. The article, The Year in Subscriptions, A Growth Story, discusses the ways subscriptions have been implemented throughout the industry and how readers are responding to them. While subscriptions are a fast-growing segment of the industry, many outlets are taking action to make sure the trend continues. The majority of publishers who rely on subscriptions are now turning their attention to data to get smarter about increasing conversion rates and learning more about their existing subscribers, said Esther Kezia Thorpe. Here are a few of our big takeaways. Magazines have been very resilient, with the top 50 brands experiencing a 70% increase in digital subscriptions while losing only 7% of their print circulation. Print newspapers have lost 20% of their print circulation in the past year, but digital subscription numbers are still on the rise. A report from Piano suggests that digital subscriptions started after March 2020 have been better at retaining readers. Digital subscriptions are more necessary than ever for publications to create sustainable business models. Because of this, Our Hometown developed customizable digital subscriptions for its WordPress platform so that newsrooms can have complete control in deciding how to monetize their content.
Wow. Couple interesting things there. I think the headline that I'll do at the beginning is 20% reduction in print circulation, but digital subscriptions are still on the rise. It's a trend that we've seen and we keep hearing about, of course, being accelerated. And this thing about after March 2022 specifically, right? That was
right.
Kind of funny.
There it is. Digital subscriptions are up a massive 70% over the last 2 years.
70?
I think that's just for magazines.
Oh, it's just magazines.
Oh, you're looking at that first stat. Right. Okay. Yeah.
That raises a question, though. I mean, we've had a couple of newspapers that have switched to a more magazine format. I wonder, what the difference is. Is it just the format? Is it the content, a mixture?
The answer came from Fort Myers, right? In your interview with Payson, talking about the way that he almost sees the Florida Weekly publications as a magazine with longer stories and the way they handle their layout and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with the depth of the coverage and the topics.
But there's also, he's a very good salesman. I mean, that's the other thing. It's just the constant balance. I think page numbers have gone down because ad counts are going down. I don't know. Is it better to go monthly and have a higher page count? I guess I'm trying to get to your question, Terry, and answer it. Like, how could a newspaper become more magazine-like to take advantage of this? Is it the content or is it the frequency? You know what I mean? What is it about it that's led to a 70% increase?
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting an answer on that. I just think maybe that's something we should do some further research on. I mean, how do we grab that market for our publishers?
Right.
Let's do it.
Any other takeaways for our publishers on this that we want to highlight?
I really think that big one was just the print subscriptions being down and the magazine ones being up by that degree.
Yeah, that is a good number. Thanks for watching Today in News Tech, the podcast covering innovation in digital journalism. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube or any of your favorite podcast apps. We'll see you tomorrow.
At Our Hometown, we help newspapers build WordPress websites, design native apps, and develop digital subscription models. If you are interested in a free prototype of your publication on WordPress, go to ourhometown.com and click the Contact Us button.